Hi, I'm Kat from Powerhouse Projects, helping you build better and on budget. I'd like to introduce you to...
Hi, I'm Danny. I'm the owner of Motion Pilates Studio, and we are in our studio today.
And Danny was opening her first studio.
That's
so tell us
right.
a little bit about your vision.
So I currently have a home studio at the moment where I have just a reformer and a chair, and was only able to fit around 3 clients in. So I wanted to do something a little bit bigger and have a space where I could fit more clients in to enjoy Pilates. So when I was looking for spaces, was trying to find a space where I could hold either mat, chairs, or reformers. And when I came across this place, I thought it was perfect because you could do the numbers, you could have the bar, the chairs, the mats. And I wanted to go for a feel when anyone walked into the door, we could have a really warm and inclusive feel in the studio.
So our business is based in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. So we're in Maroubra, so we're really close to each other. So how did you find Powerhouse Projects?
So when I found the studio, I wasn't really sure what the process was. So I found the lease, I was like ready to sign it, but then also was like, where do I go from here? So I started searching DA, project managers, and I wanted to work with someone locally, so searched Maroubra as well. And then I saw Powerhouse come up as one of the top choices and just gave Kat a call, and we started talking from there. And I felt when we were talking on the phone, just had such a good connection on the phone, and it was really easy to talk with Kat and talk with you, and I just felt like our conversation flowed really well, and you could see the vision that I wanted for the studio, and you were really excited and happy to, I don't know, bring this vision to life with me.
Yeah,
So
I really love working with entrepreneurs, especially for small businesses, because it really is quite a daunting process, especially when we're trying to convert a studio from, because this was a laser studio, so we had to do a DA change of use. So it was a bit of a process.
A big process.
Before we even got into that, we had a chat on the phone, came and had a look at it. We looked at the lease. We got some incorporation. So you're really great in negotiating. So we got the landlord to do some of the plumbing works. We got them to do as much as possible. There was some awning repairs that needed to be done. We got them to do that, painting outside. So really the aim of the whole process is try and get the landlord to do as much as we can for you. And then we went into the design phase. So Danny was very clear on the Motion Pilates vision. Minimal was a very big aspect, and it was great because we really love to design minimalistically, coastal timbers, very elegant. And the current at-home Motion Pilates studio already had a vibe, which I kind of saw a little bit after we started the process. And I was like,
it fits in perfectly.
Yes, and this is who Danny is, and we wanted to bring, so Danny was very much overarching, and she really drove the design process of what she wanted. And then after that, we went into kind of documenting, so we got the architectural drawings done, and then we had to submit to council.
Yes,
and had
a waiting game.
Yep. Danny was very proactive because we got her to go around to the neighbours. She got them to sign letters of support, which was a really good thing. So it's a tip that we kind of used to try and get
that was great
forward, because when you go through the DA process, you can have neighbours that object. So we tried to do everything that we could to make sure it was a smooth process. But in amongst all of that, we had lockdown.
Just as we were getting the signatures, that day went into lockdown.
Which was kind of it was a blessing in disguise, sort of, because the planning took a little while.
That was when the DA was submitted, so we had to wait that X amount of months for that to go through.
Meantime, we were ordering and placing orders for furniture, making sure you had all of your equipment in, ordering artwork.
Yes, making sure time-wise everything was smooth.
Yep. Then once we got the DA, so that was approved. But then there's a whole other process.
I was like, yay, let's go.
Hold on, we need to get it certified, to get our construction certificate to allow us to knock things down and fit everything out. And
which is another 2 to 3 week wait.
yeah, and everything's now done online through the e-planning portal. So there's about five steps through that process,
which I'm so glad that I did not need to have to deal with. I could just pass it on to Kat, and thank you so much for all of that. I was a bit confused about, and that's something that you helped me with so much. I don't know, the demo obviously goes first, and then I was like, where to from there? And that's been like, you helped so much with that, with, okay, you need to do electrical, then you do this, and then you do that. And I was like, oh my God, write me a list, please.
So you got a really big list.
Yes.
that automated and send you all the notifications.
The process of how, like what goes first and second and third and fourth, I didn't realize how important that was, and it definitely is, because you can have some holdbacks if you don't do things in order.
Investing in a space that is has a street facade, so we want to make sure that we're seen, and it's got a nice white crisp finish, this black, very minimal, beautiful Motion Pilates logo. We have an under awning sign which we got approved, which will get installed hopefully later.
Some stage.
Yep, and it all came together beautifully in a Motion Pilates
and now
fashion.
We're here. Yes.
And now we're here and we're showing you the space. So we hope you enjoy this little before and after, and thank you for coming along on the journey, and thank you, Danny, for
thank you for
allowing
everything
us and trusting us with your baby.
Yes.